Okay, welcome back. You guys made it to the inside. So super proud of you. Let's get down to some of the nitty gritty, some of the details of what's actually going on here. I covered a lot of ground on the first video. I wanted to keep that under a minute, but there was just too much to share. It was cold market, and I had to get people interested and understand the dynamics of what was going on. You guys obviously did. That's why you're seeing this video. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I thank you. Now let's get down to work. So just in case you didn't grasp the concept, really quick to reiterate, I'm building a team of 300 personal enrollees. I'm putting them in my existing organization, and what I want to do is continue to build under you guys forever. So somehow, some way, at some point, there's going to be 300 people under you. My idea, the plan, is really to do that as quick as possible. Hopefully, I can do it by the time that launch hits zero. That may not be realistic because I don't know how many people will opt in or if I have time to get this video out to enough people right away. But it should happen definitely within the first 90 days, I would assume. If not, I can guarantee that I'm going to put significant amount of volume under you guys, probably to the tune of 100,000 CV and growing and more. Right now, like I said, my team's doing over 2 million a month. 100,000 is a drop in the bucket, but for you financially, that's going to be a large sum of income. There'll be other people on my team perhaps participating in this once I run the beta test and understand it a little bit more. And I will probably make this perpetual, or at least do it one more time as soon as this is over, meaning start it over again and build for you guys. So just so you understand the concept, I want to sponsor one person all the way down to 300, put you guys all on the same team. People that are sponsoring anybody else, even if it's on their other legs, I'm going to give you some of the sponsorships, which is really crazy in this business because matching bonuses are the bread and butter of what you make here. For instance, there's two people both in my upline, as a matter of fact, that make $1 million a month. As I said, I'm into the six figures monthly. And at this point, the comp plan maxes out at $105,000 a month. So anything above that is only gained through matching bonuses. So you can imagine how lucrative those matches are. And I'm going to be giving you guys people. And more importantly, for me to get to my next goal is to get to 300,000, which should happen within the next 90 days, 500,000 before Christmas, and eventually 1 million, hopefully by next Christmas. The only way I can do that is making you guys more money. It's the only way. So it's going to happen somehow, some way. Now, that being said, just to understand the nature of how we're putting this together, let's say you the first person to sign up, as you just did, say you were the first person, you'd be number one, then there'd be 299 other people theoretically underneath you. What I want to do beyond that point is, because it's going to be sequential, we've got it time stamped as to when you're coming in. However, there's four ways to really come into this. $49 to get started if you live in the US. If you live in any other of the 114 countries that we operate in, it's actually $29 to get started. So between 49 and 29 will get you in the door. $199 is our first, official leadership position. $499 and then $10.99. So let's go back to this chart. You're the first person to come in. Let's say you only wanted to come in for the $49. That's fine. Get in where you fit in. I have no expectations. I wish you would do more. But hey, it's a cold market. We don't know each other. Do what you like. You just make more the more you spend. But whatever. That's an argument for another day. So let's say you're the first person to sign up on my system and you want to come in for 29 or 49, depending on your geography. And let's say the last day before we launch, someone else says, you know what? I want to do the 1099. Well, that person alone would jump ahead of you, but you'd still be the first of everybody else who's paying your amount or lower. So theoretically, let's say 300 people sign up. You're the first person to sign up, and you want to do the 49 package, you'd probably be around somewhere number 150, right in the middle of the pack. That means anybody paying 49 or 29 would be under you. Anyone paying more than that would be over you, but you're still in good shape. And here's what's really cool about this. To be active, to start getting paid, you need to bring in at least two people, one on your left side, one on your right side. Here's what's really cool about this. So even if you're the 300th person, and number one up here, right, he paid $10.99, he was the first person to sign up, the first person he puts on his left needs to go under you in position 301. So therefore, you have these other people above you even building your team in addition to myself. I'm not solely relying upon them to do that, but it is a great little extra cherry on top, if you will, once people start doing what they're supposed to be doing. Also, if you understand, it is a binary structure. I don't care if you like or dislike a binary, this is a hot company. It's moving fast. It's growing fast. I have thousands and thousands of people on my team who are executive, which means they have their two and they're making checks and they're moving up the ranks. So it definitely works. And the reality of it is I'm going to build 67% of your team is the idea, right? I'm going to build one leg for you. We have a 1/3, 2/3. Some other binaries are 50-50. You have to match what gets done. So I'm going to do, 2/3 of the work with and for you, with the help of some of the other people that are in your upline and stuff. So you have an easy street. You've got one leg theoretically to build, and things are looking really, really good. What else do I want to touch on? Obviously, it's not a guarantee that you're going to have 300 right away. Definitely, it's going to happen at some point because we're just growing so fast. Currently, my team is doing well over 2,000 people a month. So, 300 ever is certainly not a stretch or a challenge. There's going to be a lot of. I'm looking to develop an app for this. So in the future, we'll have an easier way to do it. It's going to be really, really exciting. I'm working on a book right now that's very well received and anticipated, just on concept and just on the little parts that I already have done. I think I have a unique perspective, coming as a Costco manager into this industry and building 4 teams now to over 10,000 people plus. None of them have been the same teams. I've yet to send an email to my downline saying, we're all going to this company or jump on this webinar. Kevin Latmore has a big announcement. It's always been organic. Call me stupid, call me stubborn. I did it the hard way, but I believe that's just the right way to build, and that's what I've always done. So just got a pedigree of, consistently winning. As I said in the previous video, I do hold the record for the fastest to the top position in 3 separate companies, including this one, Jeunesse. If I didn't say the name, that's what it is. Don't care what you know or don't know or think about Jeunesse. I'll show you a very different side. If you don't understand something about it, it's crazy. It's going to be the next billion-dollar company, guaranteed. Everyone says that. We're doing $80 million a month. So worst case scenario, that would put us, 960 million or something crazy like that. We're growing, so it's going to be 83 in no time. Beyond that, so the position that I hit here is called Diamond. By the way, no diamond, I believe, makes less than somewhere between 50 and 80,000 a month. There's currently over 68 diamonds, and growing on a regular basis. As far as I know, the record for diamond was 7 months, and you needed to do $900,000 in sales for the month. 900,000 CV actually for the month. And we did that in our second full month, which is 60 days. So in 60 days, I was able to hit the position of diamond, break the record, shatter the record, and nothing really to brag about or anything. Just saying that I understand numbers, I understand strategy, I understand building. I know how to make $1 out of 15 cents. So by no stretch do I have the biggest team, but I know how to be very efficient with what I do. And again, that was very organic. All of it was conference calls for the most part before we even got out there. And now adding some of the other things that we've been doing and things like this, and now I'm branching out into internet marketing, something that I used to do in the past too. So adding that as another, tool in our arsenal, if you will, it's going to be pretty amazing what's going on. So I don't want to talk too much here. I'll probably start a Facebook group for you guys so that we can converse on a more rapid and frequent basis. Get ready for the launch. There will be a questionnaire so you guys can fill out what you plan on investing. Again, it's open to you. The more the better. Trust me, you want to have some of these products. Nobody has a garage full of it. We don't sell stuff that sticks around. We sell stuff that moves. So you're going to appreciate that. And that's pretty much it. You don't have to spend the money just yet, but I will put a questionnaire so we can see what you're thinking of doing at least, and start getting our structure together so that when we launch when this countdown timer hits 0, we're ready to launch. So I'm in Atlanta right now, just got in from Vegas last night. I'm off to Vietnam, Hong Kong, Brazil, Mexico, the Cayman Islands, Albuquerque, Dallas, Sacramento, Tennessee, China, Nanjing, and Shenzhen. So probably go hopefully over to Denmark and Iceland too, all in the next 3 to 6 weeks. So busy, but that's the life when you run your entire business from your iPhone and your laptop. It doesn't matter, but I'll be doing updates. I'll be accessible. Friend me on Facebook. Well, actually, I'm over my 5,000 friend limit, but send me a message. I'll see if I can fit you in, or we'll figure something out. But I definitely want to communicate with you guys. Let's build something strong here. Again, I've helped thousands and thousands and thousands of people not only make money, but I'm talking several thousand people consistently make, you know, over 2 grand a month, all the way up to, I think my best story would be about $60,000 a month, one of my top earners. So somewhere, thousands, one or two, whatever, that's good. But thousands and thousands, hopefully I can get you into that club. So again, there's no guarantees, disclaimer, whatever nonsense you have to say for all the yahoos out there that think they're just going to sign up and money's going to fall from the skies. Not promising you that, but I am promising you that I'm going to do the bulk of the heavy lifting. You'll never outwork me. I don't care who sees us and who joins. It's impossible. I'm a machine, and I'm focused, and I'm focused on other people's checks. And those who roll with me, anytime I launch a business or relaunch a team or anything of that nature, always do very well. So you do well to get in touch, and I'll see you guys at the top. Talk to you soon. Thanks for listening.